Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and happy 115 Day. In honor of 115 Day, we are going to be talking about some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies today. A lot of new intel has leaked, or not leaked, just been outright said on the Treyarch blog, and I want to talk to you guys today about Tombstone, and more accurately, what it actually is, because this is interesting, and we have quite a lot to talk about. So with that being said, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, for more great zombies and racing content. And with that being said, let's get into it here. So this is what the blog says. When deciding on the next perk to introduce to zombies, the design team reviewed a full history of every perk and ability from the past that centered around death, and ultimately rolled them into an incredibly useful perk for Black Ops Cold War. Tombstone Soda is all about manipulating and cheating the consequences of death, and you'll need it against the forces waiting for you in Vietnam. Unlike its first incarnation in Black Ops 2, that took me a second, the new and improved Tombstone Soda will now transform the player into a shadow within the dark ether. After being downed in this shadow form, you'll be equipped with weapons to give yourself a fighting chance to revive yourself. However, if your health is reduced to 0 while in shadow form, you're dead. Okay. Let's talk about that. So, if that sounds familiar to you, I think you know why. And I read that first part about them using all of their death perks rolled up together, and I used that part to kind of strengthen the message here. That is clearly who's who, which is odd, to say the least. I was excited about Tombstone because I think it's funny. I like the meme of Tombstone, and I thought we'd get it today. We didn't, however, and that's okay. But this is interesting because I don't know if this is gonna work in Cold War Zombies, but I think this will actually work better in Cold War Zombies than it did in Black Ops 2 for sure. Because it sounds like what it's gonna be is you're going to be able to revive yourself, but also your teammates will be able to revive yourself based on these tiers. So let me read you the tiers quick first, because it's not just solely who's who, which is good. So tier 1, Shadow Form, can regenerate health. I can't believe we didn't have that in the base tier, but that's pretty weak, tier 1. Tier 2, increased down duration to 60 seconds. So that's basically like that gobble gum in Black Ops 3 that lets you just basically bleed out for like a ridiculous amount of time. I think that'll actually be very helpful, and that'll make Tombstone something you want to buy for sure. And then tier 3, on death, drop a Tombstone stash that saves your weapons, equipment, and resources. So that of course will be that'll be helpful. That's the actual Tombstone perk that we had in Black Ops 2. So that is quite interesting. I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about this, and the fact that basically who's who is returning in Cold War Zombies is nuts. Like why is that a thing? If this isn't like exactly like who's who is, somebody will have to let me know, but this sounds basically exactly like it. At least in solo, I'm sure that's the way it'll work. It'll be interesting in co-op, but I actually don't know how it'll work in solo, because Tombstone was just a co-op perk in BO2, and I wonder if it'll just be a co-op perk, because there are self-revives in this game. Because the thing that's interesting about this is that if this is introduced into solo, it'll essentially be the new type of quick revive thing, almost, where you can get this perk, which is essentially who's who, and use it to revive yourself. But there are self revives, so that's interesting to see. I'm interested to see how this will work out. And then let me read the last part for you here. This is my favorite part. You'll be able to grab a can from the Tombstone perk machine in Firebase Z, and you'll also find it in the Dare Wonder Fizz machine in D machine on February 4th. So that's whatever. No perk machine in D machine, which is a little disappointing, but when in doubt, just remember those timeless jingle lyrics. Rest in pieces, down for the count. That part makes me happy, because I know we're getting that jingle back. We love the jingle here. But yeah, I'm sure Lex is gonna be you know, either extremely happy or extremely sad to see that, and I'm sure Noah's not going to be very happy about that one. So with that being said, this has been Decaf Dr. Thunder. I know this was a short video, but I wanted to just get this one out. So with that being said, again, I don't know why I keep saying that. I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys are having a great and blessed day. Can't forget about that.